Presented by...
Get scorching deals during Triple J Auto Group's Hot Summer Savings and Summer Showroom Fun Event. Buy a car and win prizes up to $1,000. Visit us online at carsguam.com. Triple J, customers first.
Welcome to this month's episode of Cruising with KUAM. This is our in-vehicle interview series where we introduce you to a side of notable Guamanians you may not get to see every day. Our Jason Salas hops in the KUAM cruiser to take a spin around Dededo with lifelong musician Joyleen Suba. You can listen in on their candid conversation about her lifelong passion for the performing arts, and how after all these years she still gets nervous on stage, the lessons she's passed down to her kids, and the experience of being married to the former chief of police. So sit back, buckle up, remember the ride away, and enjoy the ride Guam. Let's hit the road with Joyleen Suba.
So Joyleen, thank you for joining me.
It's good to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't seen you in a while.
Decades.
Yeah. Has it been that long?
It's been that long, but I see you
It's been too long, yeah.
I see you every day.
Well, you know, many people in the community know you, but fewer people realize like how deep your roots are into music. And I would say that's probably one of your many talents, but that's probably the one for which you are known the best. So tell me about like how your own love of music started and how music has basically kind of dictated your career path and been with you throughout your life.
Okay. Well, my family in general is a musical family. I have 7 brothers and 2 sisters, and of course over the years that's narrowed down to some, but Johnny being the eldest in the family.
Johnny Sablon?
Yes. Yep. He actually, well, you know, my folks have always been, they love music. I mean, even up to the day my mother and my father left us, you know, they were still playing music, and they, you know, it's always been there. Anything and everything that they do, they've always had a radio playing, they've always had music going. If the kids came home, they'd ask to play the piano, sing for them, you know, anything. So with that kind of environment, you know, it just, you can't help but get involved in music. And so my first actual professional performance was for a Miss Guam teenage
one of those pageants?
Yeah, but it was for Mount Carmel School at the time. Okay. And of course, you know, it was we were still in what they call middle school, but junior high for us. So
not to date you, but I'm thinking like the timeline of this would be somewhere in the 80s, right? No,
actually, my teenage years were in the 70s.
Okay.
So you're dating me even further back.
Okay. I wasn't gonna go there. I was playing it safe.
That's okay.
Remember, you can always just grab the wheel and, you know, like careen us into some sidewalk or something.
Okay. Well, yeah. So it was in the 70s when the Miss Guam teenage pageant was going on, and so that was my first attempt at any kind of, you know, audience participation or audience where I could sing in front of people, aside from my families.
Did you feel that the stage was a natural arena for you? And
no, I was very nervous, believe it or not.
You had stage fright?
I get stage, even up to now. I mean, if I am at a regular gig, I don't get stage fright. But if I am to perform for the first time in some other event or other function, I still get butterflies. That's
interesting because, like, you know, of course, you and I have gigged together on a couple of occasions, and you're always the one that's keeping everybody else even keel. You're the one who's cool as a cucumber. So to actually know you had stage fright is very surprising.
Well, you know what? It's actually an incentive.
That's true.
Yeah, because you get the butterflies and you know, you get on stage and you're like, man, you really need to, you know, impress these guys. So if you didn't have those butterflies and you feel overly confident, or you'd feel too confident in yourself, you may just not put out your best.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Exactly.
That's a big butterfly in the belly.
now you've got very natural God-given ability, you know, whether it's singing especially, but, you know, for music in general, and, you know, whether you are the front woman for a group or, you know, like you're in a support role, and I've seen you in both, and you're very, very talented. Do you have any actual formal training?
Kind of, sort of. Yes, I have. When I was in the university, I actually took music classes.
Okay.
Of course, there was drama. There was actual performances. And then over the years, of course, there were other programs that were offered to the general public, you know, such as stage coaching. I mean, you know, they call it stage coaching. It's, you know, for your performance. I do actually, even up to now, still go on the internet and try to get some kind of training. You know, I order programs that actually come out that I do and use for my students. So I also teach, you know, aside from performing, musically I am a private instructor. So
good. So you're passing it down, and you're passing it on to a future generation.
Yes.